If you want to get right to the horror game itself, go to the timestamp right here. Hey friends, I'm really happy to see you. It's time for another adventure together. Today we're playing a horror game called Loan Shark. And in it, we're fishing to pay off a debt because we owe a shark a lot of money. Before we get started with the game itself though, of course, we gotta have buddy time. And for today's buddy time, I'd like to talk a little bit about relationships. Now, I am certainly not a relationship expert, but I've been getting a lot of comments and messages recently about breakups. So I wanted to just give my 2 cents and maybe it can help somebody. It's completely normal to feel devastated after separating with someone you've spent so much time with, that you've shared so much of your deepest self with, especially if it's happened recently. You're not strange for feeling that way right now. However, what I do want you to focus on right now is these feelings that you're lost without this person, that you're incomplete without being in a relationship. They're just simply not true. You alone have the ability to be fulfilled. You alone are capable of incredible things with or without someone. While you're healing, let's spend the time right now and focus on being fulfilled and comfortable with yourself. A loving relationship should enhance the foundation you already have with yourself. It shouldn't define your entire happiness as a person. It shouldn't define who you are. And maybe you don't see that right now. Maybe it's going to take a lot of time to feel that way. But you can always open up that door with another person down the line. Let's focus on ourselves right now, because there's a lot to love. Being romantically alone does not have to be a bad thing. It's a great time for self-discovery. So give yourself some time, give yourself some space, and maybe throughout this part of your journey, you'll come out of it knowing more about yourself than you ever have. I love you all, and I hope you're safe. Here is Loan Shark. And here we go. Looks like we are in debt to a physical shark. The loan shark lent you a pile of money. Okay. What do we use it for? Some kind of an investment? Now he wants it back with interest. You have to work all night. Every night. You have no choice. Your debt is... Oh... This is making me think of my student loans. Hello? Hi. Oh. Fish as much as you can. This really feels like my student loans. Oh, and I don't even use my degree. That's a discussion for another day. Okay, so we have our boat here. We have a gutting board where we can actually gut the fish. Here's our box of fish. You need a gutted fish. Okay, we have our brewskis. Well, that's cool. Oh. Don't litter, friends. And we have a journal. Fishing notes scribbled on torn out page margins. Cast the line at least 8 meters. If you're close, or if you're too close, nothing bites. The fish either struggles or rests. When it rests, pull without fear. When it struggles, pull too, but watch the line tension. 3. If the line tension hits the max, the line breaks. When you feel it's about to snap, let go. Don't repeat his mistakes. No thanks. I like to listen to nothing but the sounds of the water when I'm fishing. The Vita Nova. All right, well, let's just cast right here. That's not within 8 meters. Too close, has to be at least 8 meters. I know. Oh, there we go. And we just look around. Oh, this is creepy. Oh, what's that? I see something. Oh, that's a bubble. Is there anything there? Hello? Oh! Come here. There we go. Okay. So we gotta reel in when it's low tension, and when it's high tension, we gotta peel back a bit. There we go, we got a red eye. Okay. Not the biggest fish, and wait a minute, it's only worth $8? Holy Billy. I'm gonna have to catch 10 mobile gaming's worth. All right, let's. Ugh. All right, we've gutted him. And our debt decrease. Oh, guys, this is gonna be like a 20-hour video. This is gonna be like a 20-day video. Let me double check something here. Cast the line 8 meters, right. Okay, when it rests, pull without fear. When it struggles, pull 2, but watch the line tension. Okay. Don't repeat his mistakes, but what does that mean? Whose mistakes? All right, I'm gonna cast way out this time. There we go. 19 meters. Also, being, like, in the open ocean is kind of creepy. I don't like being able to just see into the abyss here. I'm, like, afraid something huge is gonna pop up. Oh, is there something here? Yes. Who are you? Hello? Who are you? Oh, a big one. Come here, come to Papa. I'ma sell you for Primo Gems on Genshin Impact. This guy's huge. And I gotta say, the fish models are pretty good in this game. That's like something that I think is important for a fishing game. Like, the actual models of the fish have to be good. But this can't be all we do, right? Like, this can't be it. We would literally be here for days, actual days. Okay, this guy was worth 40. Females can lay millions of eggs. That's cool. This is an Atlantic cod. These are real fish. We would be here for actual days. And I don't even know who this loan shark guy is. All right, let me go check the ship again real quick because something ain't adding up. We got a phone? The onboard phone. Okay. You haven't caught enough to leave yet, right? Okay, so that's how we leave. Man, we really can't do anything. We're stuck. What would you do with a drunken gamer? What would you do with a drunken gamer? What would you do with a drunken gamer? When he's playing on mobile. What's that? Oh, he's missing an eye. This guy, this feels more like a character than a fish. Feels like he's been through a lot. Let's ask him how he's doing when he gets on board. What's your story, friend? I'm getting good at this fishing thing. I've played a fishing game or two. Whoa, 5,000? Wait a minute, gamers. We might be in the money. Show me the money. It has no name. Let's name him Fitzpatrick. Oh wait, I don't want to gut him though. I think this guy is like a buddy. I think he's a friend of mine. Let me put him on the gutting tray and see what happens. Oh. That hurts! Get it off! Get it off! Get it off! Angler, you've caught me. I'm a magic fish, but I can't leave until I've repaid my debt. Hey, I'm in debt too. Pfft, join the club. Private property is sacred. And now, I belong to you. This is the beginning of your fairy tale. Want to see how it goes? Yes. Yes, I do. Strange fish that can talk that's missing an eye. Then turn the page. Oh! But I want my $5,000. Oh! Hello? My name... Oh, it's not Fitzpatrick. My name's Cagliuso. Magic fish, sea vet, and giver of advice. When someone young like you catches me, they deserve a reward. It's the only way I can free myself. And I'm not talking about a bouquet of flowers. My dear angler, I bring you prosperity. Now I'm gonna open my mouth. Inside, you'll find a tiny little eye. It's mine. It fell a long time ago. It might look like fish waste to you, but it's a powerful artifact. Hook it on your line like bait. Okay. It's literally just hanging. Oh, it's on my hook. You wear it well. Now, go and fish. You'll see. Okay, well, I guess I'm not getting that $5,000. And now we have Cagliuso. Let's give it a shot here. Take his word for it. 14 meters. This is his eye? Huh. I see. What's that noise? Hello? What's that noise? Who? Okay, that looks like a normal fish. Oh, Dory! Dory. Golden Dory. Wait a minute. I bet you're worth some cash. I bet you're worth a lot of money for me. Why don't you come on board and we'll we'll have a ball and relax and... Oh, baby. Cagliuso, you dog. Unicorn fish. You're the fish on the hook. Awesome. This guy's teeny tiny. You have to gut it. Oh, well, okay, yeah. I just wanted to see what... Oh. Okay. I think that's our guy we owe the money to. But this is gonna help. Nice, huh? The scales on that fish, pure gold. Worth as much as it weighs. This was my reward for a top-notch angler like you. Now we're even, and I'm free. So, I'm taking back my eye. As much as I'd love to leave it with you, it's my property. And private property is sacred. Okay, well, don't be a stranger, because I could sure use that again. Look, not to pry, but I've seen you fishing here for weeks now. Day and night, day and night, day and... You get it. You're working this hard because you have to, right? Money troubles? Yeah. Knew it. I've got an eye for this kind of stuff. My boy, that's a shame. If only we'd met earlier, I would have given you advice, helped you out. All right, I'm off. But if you ever need help, ring that nice bell hanging behind you. I'll come by to check on you. Goodbye, angler. Okay, well, I really do appreciate your help. You did help a lot. Let me... Oh, I'm getting a call. Hello? Angler, you recognized me, right? Yes, it's the shark. Good. Let me think of a different voice for the shark. He's a sinister villain, a large, imposing presence. Let me think. You bought that little boat of yours with my money. I'd like to see you not recognize me. I know you're out fishing again tonight. Good on you for working hard. But it's been too long. Return to port. Pull in the oars. You need to bring me all the money to the usual spot. You've got 45 minutes. Don't screw around. All right, well, there's an actual time limit. Wonderful. All right, I'm gonna cast away. The usual spot. Okay. Yeah, we got a history with this feller. We got history. Me and the shark. The lone shark, as it were. Alright, someone sees me. I think this is gonna be another low-paying fish, though. Yeah, I don't think this is, I don't think this is the kind of fish we want to get. So is it just a matter of catching, like, these cheap guys until Cagliuso reappears? What happens if I ring the bell? I don't want to ring the bell too much, because then, you know, you're wasting time. Because I think that time even ticks down during dialogue. $8. A river fish in the sea? That's a good point. Why is that? I might as well gut him. Wow. $8. Grand. Okay, let me ring this bell. Just see what happens. Hey, dude. Why'd you call me, angler? You're looking for more golden fish? What's going on? Isn't what I gave you enough? Lay it out for me. The loan shark's demanding all his money back tonight. Is that so? You know a thing or two about fishing, that's for sure, but when it comes to money, you're clueless. Look at the mess you're in. I'll lend you the eye. Enough so you can nearly pay off your debt. But I'm not doing it for free. I see you've got a nice crate of beer. Bring me one. A cold bottle of beer. Salt water leaves your throat sore. Alright, I can do that. That works. It's probably really hard for you to get beer. This is probably worth its weight in gold to you. Finally. I can't take it anymore. I have to drink it now. Open it and pour it into my mouth. Sure. I trust him at this point. Nice and cold, just how I like it. You're better as a waiter than an angler, I guess. Here's the eye. Yeah, see, I trust Cagliuso at this point. Take good care of it. It's just a rental. You can go. Oh. Fish now. Right. Okay, well, that certainly makes this a lot easier. If I catch another one or two of those golden fish, we're golden here. Hello? What? Am I supposed to reel back in? Can I catch him? Oh. Why was he out here watching me? Why do you care how I get the money? You should only care that I pay you back. This is so creepy. See, I knew there was something sinister about actually being under the water here. Oh, it's so creepy to think he's watching the whole time. And also, how can he use a telephone? Hello? How can he use a telephone? Oh, now we're talking. Peacock bass. The eye doesn't belong to the fish. Right. Oh, dude, I'm gonna have your money in no time. And some to spare. There we go. One fish queuing up. There we go. Oh, we're golden here. I guess you literally can just fish without doing this. How long would that take, though? There's no way you'd finish. I'm a little nervous. I'm looking around. Hello? Okay, normal fish. I hear the big shark, though. Good. I hear him. I hear the big shark. All right, let's get this guy on board here. Gorgeous fish. What is this, like a Dorado or something? Or maybe it's a smallmouth bass? He's got a little whisker. This is a tough one, too. Alright, I think once we get, like... Oh, wait, he's actually pulling the line out. Oh, there we go, okay. Atlantic cod. You can't escape debts. I mean, I'm paying it back though, right? That's like how we're doing it. Also, go back to describing the fish. Why are you worried about... Aren't you supposed to just describe the fish? Whatever. Another fish bites the dust. Rental's over. I'm taking back the eye. Private property's sacred. You've made yourself a nice little stash. You certainly won't need my help anymore. But in the unlikely case you need me, ring the bell. I feel like I will, though, because your fish are worth like 20,000 and mine are worth like $3. So, it's me, angler. Change of plans. You have to bring me double the amount. Double? I don't want to protest because I think he'll, like, eat me if I do. Fine. I knew you would understand. It wasn't my decision. Listen, I know it's a bad situation. So, you might want to, I don't know, run away. Weigh anchor, shall we say? Don't do it. You may run away, but your debt stays. And I'd have to go ask for the money from people you know. Think about the people you care about. People who don't even know what you've gotten into. Imagine their faces when they hear the doorbell. They find me. If they don't have the money either, things get really bad. Do you want it to go like that? Should I say yes? No, I don't. Neither do I. But I'm not the one who makes the rules. I'll do what I must, for what it's worth. I'm sorry. I hope you're sailing toward the harbor. Where am I sailing toward? I have no idea. Alright, I gotta ring the bell again, dude, because he just doubled the debt. Again, angler? You really can't do anything without me, can you? How much of a debt is still left? Wow. I've met hungry sharks, but yours is starving. How'd you even rack up that much debt? For this crappy little boat? No offense, but come on. You seem like a sharp one. But now I realize you have no clue how to work in this business. You did everything wrong. Do you agree? Hey, answer me. Do you agree? Yes. Yes, what? Yes, I did everything wrong. Exactly. You reeled in Cagliuso here only by sheer dumb luck. Go on, say it. I fished up Cagliuso by sheer dumb luck. Exactly. Ha ha. Now we can get down to business. This debt isn't something we fix over a couple beers, but since I pity you, here's an offer. I'll sell you my eye. Just think, endless golden fish, pay off your debts tonight, become a millionaire by morning. But in return, I want something valuable. Something like your eye. I know, you're thinking how gross that is, but I don't make the rules. I run a free enterprise, not a charity. And private property is sacred. It should be valued. Besides, you're the one who got yourself into debt. You've already got the gutting knife. Think about it. No rush. We've got all the time in the world, right? Well, I mean, I don't... Like, look. If I go and cast right now, here's what I get. Right? This is a lose-lose situation for me. Let me show you. I want to prove this to myself, that I don't really have a choice. This is just a regular fish. This is going to be worth, like, a candy bar. Let me reel him in real quick. I just want to prove my point here. So, I kind of wonder, like, what would happen if we just refused? Do we just lose? Like, how does that work? Yeah, $8. $10. Oh, wow. Oh. Yeah. Wonderful. Yeah, $10. Great. course he had to double it. Double it and give it to the next person. You're hesitant. Let me help you. Gouge out your eye. It's the best investment you can make in this life. Is that what you did? Do you want to gouge your eye out? Yes. That wound's burning now, but you did the right thing, trust me. Here's my eye. No, your eye. Oh. Okay. What a nice, shiny new eye. Smile, you can pay off all your debt now. I'm staying here with you. You can't do it alone, that much is clear, right? Answer me. No, I can't do it alone. Exactly. This is really disturbing, because it's like... I also think it's... Ah! Oh my God. All of the hairs on my arms just stood up. Oh my God. What is that? I'm sorry, I wasn't even paying attention. What is that? Holy crap, that scared the absolute hell out of me. That... I haven't been scared like that playing a horror game with you guys in a very long time. Wow. So, there's Cagliuso, there's the lone shark, and then there's that thing. But what is that? A carp. Don't trust the fish? That's what the description said. Don't trust the fish. Are they talking about Cagliuso? I don't have a choice. I'm done for if I don't. Okay. Please, I don't want anything there. There's something so creepy about open water. Away in a manger, no crib for a bed. The little big gamer laid down his sweet head. The shark in the water wants money from me. And the little big gamer doesn't think it's funny. I don't know why, but this is like... This is the most scared I've been playing a horror game with you guys since, what is that game? Sharks and Minnows. Watching you fish, I really wonder how you thought buying a boat was a good idea. I mean, you know you fish like crap, right? Like, Ciruzzo? He was just like you. Ciruzzo? Is that what this journal's referring to? Don't make the same mistakes he did? Is that what they're talking about, Ciruzzo? Was Ciruzzo the guy that we saw, the giant guy that we saw under the water? Okay. We got golden fish coming in, though. So we're about to be raking in the moolah. Steady. I was so, like, freaked out by that, I didn't even pay attention to how I was reeling the last one, and I let it drop. Did that just say the eye belongs to Ciruzzo? Who is Ciruzzo? Or Ciruzzo? Hootso? Wootso? I don't know. I don't know, Zo. Here you go, friend. Looks like one more fish and we'll be debt-free. One more fish. Oh, okay. Hello? Hello? What's going on? A giant hand snatched your eye? That guy just won't quit. Nothing. Don't worry, you won't see him again. I'll tell my associate to keep him away from now on. Your associate? The shark? The guy I owe money to? Let's get back to business. Angler, you lost the eye yourself, but lucky for you, I've got another spare. But as you well know, I won't do anything for free. And luckily for you, I'm a bit hungry. If you let me eat one of your golden fish, I'll give you a new eye. Whose eye is this anyway? Whose else would it be? It's mine. How many eyes does a fish have? It's mine because I bought it. I keep a reserve. Thought you were the first I did business with. I told you I'm an entrepreneur. Some invest in oil, some in gold. I invest in eyes. Enough about my business. Let's talk about yours. Do you accept my offer? One of your golden fish for another eye? Accept. I don't have a choice. My belly's calling. Better not lose this one. Actually, lose it and I'll have another snack. I've got plenty in stock. So this seems to be like a little bit of a commentary of how debt can just become like an endless cycle, I think. That's what it feels like to me anyway. Fish already sees me. Let's go. This is so disturbing. I think Cagliuso's working with the shark. The big guy. Come on. There we go. Ciruzzo wants his eye back, it says. Oh, that's Ciruzzo's eye. Right, get it first. So is Ciruzzo trying to get his eye back from that guy? What, did he make a deal with a giant under the sea? One more. And your associate's supposed to keep him away, I think, right? I don't even know what we saw. Like, what was all that flashing, too? Once the eye was grabbed. Here we go, carp. You'll end up on the bottom of the sea. Good God. Oh, there we go. Boom. Okay. Here you go. Ciruzzo had your same attitude. You think you're owed everything, never willing to listen, to learn from those who really know their stuff. And look how you end up, in the jaws of the loan shark. Unbelievable, you did it. You have all the gold you need to pay off the debt. If I were you, I'd run the cabin and start the engine right now. There are people on the ground waiting, but always remember, if you have a problem you don't know how to solve, if you don't know what to do, ring the bell, and I'll come help you. I don't see how you could screw things up again, but you've shown me more than once tonight that you're not exactly sharp. So, I won't say goodbye. How is any of this my fault? You still haven't shown up. Be honest. Do you have that money? Yes. Then push the engine to the max and teleport yourself here, or teleport the money for all I care. I don't want this to end badly. I really don't. So be on time. Okay. I mean, that's it, right? What happens if I go fishing again? Just curious. What happens? I want to see. Whoa. That thing looks awesome. Holy crap. So can I, like, add to my total monies? Or maybe I'm being greedy. Barracuda, there's no saving you anymore. Oh, it's worth nothing, yeah. I kind of want to see what happens if I keep fishing real quick. Hello? Is this not cutting? What's going on here? Oh. There we go. That was weird. Okay. Angler, hold on a moment, I'm thinking. Was it 2008 or 2011? Thinking what? 2011. I've been thinking about Ciruzzo, that angler I told you about. You know Ciruzzo was buried in debt too. Actually, you know what? Let me tell you a story. I'm gonna listen silently. Once upon a time, there was Ciruzzo. He was a young man who wanted to live off the sea and fish. But he wasn't born into a rich family. He couldn't just buy a boat with his own money, so he went to work for a rich captain. But according to Ciruzzo, that captain was useless. He's captain only because he was born rich, Ciruzzo used to say. In the end, he quit. He wanted to do things his way, to captain his own fishing boat. He had no money, but he had a friend who could lend him some. A loan shark. So he went into debt. What do you think of Ciruzzo's choice? Quitting because he worked for an idiot? But Ciruzzo, ultimately he was chasing his dreams. And he was miserable in his current situation, so it's like, do you just stay in that situation and be miserable, or do you take a risk? I don't know. Ciruzzo was right, let me say. Oh yeah? Not surprised you think it that way. With the loan shark's money, Ciruzzo finally bought his own fishing boat. A piece of junk like yours, just to be clear. But he was so happy. Too bad reality caught up with him fast. Being captain of your own boat has its honors, but mostly its burdens. Ciruzzo had no more set hours, no more steady paycheck. The loan shark, though, was always on time, demanding payments. Too bad the fishing season didn't go well. That's the sea. One day it fills your nets, the next it pees in your face. I wouldn't know. Or I would know, I'm a sea veteran. Even Ciruzzo's former captain knew it. And he was rich, so he didn't care about a bad season. Ciruzzo, he never saw it coming. He didn't make a dime. He kept piling up debts just to keep his boat. Ended up working like a slave, all day long. Every single day. Until one night he caught me. Man, he was proud to have me on his stupid hook. Thought I was some rare catch, that idiot. I bought my freedom with a golden fish. Ciruzzo wanted more. We made a trade, then another. Fish after fish, he was willing to give me more and more. He just didn't get the value of things. In the end, he even sold me his eye. The same eye you've got on your line. You said it was yours and you lost it. But it was mine. Ciruzzo sold it to me fair and square. It was my property. One last question. Who was the fish caught on the hook that night? Me or Ciruzzo? Ciruzzo. Good. And tonight? Just kidding. No need to answer. Fairy tale's over. So, what favor do you need this time? Deliver all the golden fish to your loan shark on time? You didn't think about deadlines. Kid, this job's not for you. I can deliver the fish, but that'd be a real miracle. How much your boat? Yeah, I know. Doesn't feel good hearing that, huh? But seriously, why do you care about that piece of junk? You've got my eye. Tomorrow you'll be sitting by the sea catching enough gold to buy 5 boats. Come on, I'm helping you out. This little boat isn't even worth the upkeep. Do yourself a favor, sell it to me, then clear your debt, just like Ciruzzo did. No, I refuse. Think it over, please. I can wait, and will, but you know it's in your best interest. Don't chicken out now. Can I not drive the boat back myself? Oh! Yeah, there's not enough time. In 40 minutes. Okay, yeah. There was no winning in this situation for our character. There's no winning in this situation at all. I think this fish was supposed to be there when we were talking to it. Maybe that was just a little bit of a glitch. Yeah, we have to sell it. Good for you. Fish delivered. You made it, angler. You don't need me anymore. Goodbye. But what happens now to our boat? Angler, I don't know how you did it, but I'm glad I lit a fire under your butt. Where did you get a suitcase full of gold? And you leave it to me without even showing up. Debt settled. You made it. Get back here right away. We gotta celebrate. I'm trying. So what now? There must be some misunderstanding. Where do you think you're going with my boat? You forced me to have my associate smash your engine. Wait, were we not talking to the loan shark? That's not very professional of you. What have I always told you? Private property is sacred. Well, now you're on my property. I'm not public transportation. You owe me something in return. But what can you offer me? Another beer? A beer? Pay me back for hauling you to shore? Ha ha! Give me a break. I figured you didn't know the true value of things, but now you're just ridiculous. Sorry, that's not gonna happen. Ah, what a night. I got every satisfaction I wanted from you. Just in time, too, since my associate was getting impatient. He couldn't resist coming near the boat. He was itching, too. Before we say goodbye, one last question. Do you get the moral of the story now? Not just Ciruzzo's, yours, too. No. Let me give you a little help. Life's not a game you can win. Either you're born rich and buy the game like Ciruzzo's captain, or you stay in your place. The only social elevator goes down, angler. So that's it? There's nothing I can do? I just sink? You don't even have any use for that boat. Oh my god. Hello? Ow! Poor Italy, are you listening? It happened again. It happened again. Off the coast of one of our most iconic tourist hotspots, an angler has vanished, boat and all. Sound familiar? Maybe because it's the 12th disappearance in 20 years in that area. Like always, the guy had just quit a job and gone independent. Not great with numbers either. Rumor has it he borrowed from the mob to buy a boat. Okay, so it wasn't a literal shark. Brilliant move, right? Our brave angler disappeared into thin air. Authorities think this guy's had many health issues and drifted off, but if you ask me, he bailed on the debts and left the poor family drowning in crap. Meanwhile, poor Italy, you're just a little poorer today. Tens of thousands of euros are being poured into searching for the so-called missing person. Tens of thousands of euros. All that cash wasted on a smart guy who's almost certainly sipping on cocktail on some tropical beach. In reality, we were trying to pay off the debt. Why don't these kids just go work for someone who knows what they're doing? Why take out a loan for a boat if you're just going to sit on it drinking beer? Truth is, this generation doesn't want to hustle. I say they've got it coming. I think I know the real message of this game. When I was looking at this game, I went to the game developer's link tree. Or I found an about me about these game developers. It's 2 people, I believe. And they said they were former AA game developers that have just gone independent and are building their, like, identity one game at a time. And that's what this is. That's what Loan Shark is. Loan Shark represents the fact that they cut off from their safe job working for somebody else and have treaded into unknown waters, obviously doing things like, you know, taking loans to get started, I imagine, just like any business does. And this game is kind of that summary of that reflection of that big chance they took and are taking. And this game, really, I don't see it as a game that's being negative on it. I see it as something that is like, yeah, sure, people try and sometimes they fail, but does that mean it's not worth it? Does that mean that's what's always going to happen? It means it's scary, like it is here in the game. It's a very scary and intimidating thing to do, but if it's your dream, of course you've got to take that chance, right? You only get one crack at it. You know, you only got one attempt at this thing we call life, so why not bet on yourself? But I don't see it as like a negative thing. I think the reason the game was negative on it and the other characters were negative on it is because it's supposed to be communicated as a scary thing. So this is also very indicative of how a lot of people believe taking risks are. Oh, don't take these risks. Just do something safe and just work for someone else, you know, a cushy 9 to 5, even that if it's not what you want to do. If there's something else you want to do, you know. That's what I think this game is about. And I'll say this too, get a job. Friends, thank you all so much for joining me on this adventure. This was a blast. This was an absolute blast. I love you all very much. Please be safe, and I will see you in the next one.